Hello guys, and welcome to the first video of this channel. And for today what we'll be doing is a sequential blink with 3 LEDs. For this you will need an Arduino, a breadboard, 3 220 ohm resistors, 3 LEDs preferably different colored, and 4 breadboard jumper wires, and what you're going to use to connect your Arduino to your computer. So to get started, what you're going to want to do is you want to grab one of your breadboard jumper wires and connect that to ground from your Arduino to the negative rail on your breadboard. The negative rail is, if it's color coded on your breadboard, will be the blue, and it's also signed on the top negative. What this will do is that this will give power on all the rail or this line to all of these. So whatever you connect to it and you connect it to somewhere else on the breadboard, that specific part of the breadboard will get power from the negative rail. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect your 220 ohm resistors. You're going to want to connect them from the negative rail from one side of the resistor to the other side of the breadboard. And you're going to want to repeat this two times in my case. And you're going to connect them same way till you have all 3 connected. What you're going to want to do from here is you're going to want to grab your LEDs. But I have to note that your LEDs are important because, as you can see, there is a tall wire and a short wire. The tall wire is the positive one and the short one is negative. Tall positive, short negative. So what you're going to want to do is you want to connect the short side on the wire for the LED. You're going to want to connect the negative to the same from 1 over from the resistor on the opposite side of the breadboard. And you're going to want to connect the other wire 2 places down, not that spread apart. You're going to want to repeat this 2 times. So negative with the resistor, positive 2 down. And as you can see, I've done this to all 3. Now what you're going to want to do is grab the rest of your breadboard jumper wires. And you're going to want to connect it from the positive end of the LED. You're going to want to connect it down right there. As you can see from this, you can see that I have connected it in a way where it's organized, so you can tell what goes to what. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to connect these. So I'm going to connect all 3 on one side, and red goes to the yellow, orange goes to the green, and the blue one went to the red. So what you're going to want to do now is connect the first LED to 13, which will be your first one, keep in mind. And you're going to want to keep on connecting them. So 13, 12, 11. 13 being first, 11 being last. And when you do connect them, be sure they are in the right spot. And if you were to misplace the LEDs, so to say if you were to place the negative end of the LED where the positive is supposed to be, it wouldn't work. So make sure those are connected properly. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect the power from the computer to your Arduino. And Now it should be blinking. Now what you're going to want to do is get the code. I will be putting the code in the description, but a quick run of it. This will be the code, and as you can see right here, that the code for this isn't very hard compared to other projects. For this is very simple. First LED will be 13, second will be 12, third would be 11. As you can see, these are all connected, and if you were to change the delay or how long it takes to switch light or turn off or turn on, you would want to change these. So the more you want it to wait, the bigger the delay. As you can see, 200 ms is on and 300 ms is for off. This is going to be looped, so the sequential blinking will continue forever. And as you can see from this, that these are all connected orderly fashion. So if I were to run the code, you could see that they will blink one by one. As you can see, the first one may not be working. That is because I put them in the wrong spot. I put the positive in the resistor. As you can see, it did not work. I switched it and it powered on and it kept the sequential blink. So make sure that your LEDs are connected correctly if you want it to work. And if I wanted to change the delay, so let's say I wanted to change the delay on the first light, the yellow, what you would do is you would change delay. So delay is on 200 for on. If I wanted it to stay on longer, I will change it to a bigger number, for say 900. As you can see, this should work. And yeah, now the yellow does stay on longer. If you wanted to stay longer off, you would change the delay on the 300 ms. Keep sure that these are labeled LED 1, 2, and 3. 1 being 13, 2 being 12, and 3 being 11. That'll be the end of this video. Thank you for staying tuned, and please go try out more.